Welcome to Season 8 of League for the Ocarina of Time Randomizer community. League is an offshoot of Standard. Thus, you will need to locate all of the items necessary to collect the medallions and then defeat Ganon. The twist with League is, instead of big races with many participants, players will be pitted together in 1v1 matches to see who can complete the seed first. Participants are placed in pods of 5 other players, and you will need to play all 4 other participants 2 times. Let's see how I will fare in this season of League. So we're doing the async, we're doing async number 7 today. So for this is just a nice way I don't have to run a randomizer or run like a seed generation. They have it, and hopefully we can go back and compare. Nobody has run 7 yet. Taylor was like, we should do 7, so we did 7. But with that, let's jump in and let's see what we start off with. Alrighty, we always start with Prelude. I was gonna get excited, but I forgot. That's just always a default. We're starting as a child, and I think that's it. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's just jump into it. And timer start. So there's still a few things I gotta fix on this tracker. It's close. It's not there entirely, but we're almost there. A few more tweaks that we gotta do, but it's still pretty good. 3, 2, 1, go. Yo, welcome in, Core. I believe this is the way I want to go, right? Nope. So again, we're doing standard. I did not see what we started out with medallion-wise. Am I SOL, or did I start out with a medallion? Is this a race? No. This is just running it. Asyncs are generated so that, like, if you play through the seed, somebody else can play through the exact seed, and then you can look at your times later. I would say don't give, don't spoil anything. Hack is barren. But I'm a little less, inclined to be like, yo, what the hell? You're giving stuff away, type of thing. Cack being Baronade is concerning. Definitely have to think about grabbing skulls. And claim check is choose. So if we fall into claim check, we can go pick up choose. I'm gonna skip Ocarina minigame as well. It takes a long time. We have a spawn point here. If I need to do it, I'll do it later. I want to go pick up the song. We'll save we'll get the hints, and then we can just run out. I think save and quit would take longer than having to just run out of here. So yeah, side hopping through Lost Woods. Gonna get our ass into SFM. We know Baronade's path, but I want to get a couple more hints, which we're gonna get here. And a song. Song of Time's really bad. Goron City has 1 major item. Goron City having 1 major item is rinky-dink. That's where I saw Kakariko's Baronade. Alrighty. Please be nice to me, you motherfucker. Okay, well, I didn't think my streak was that stupid.
I thought it.
That was very nice. Thank you. Oh my god, Talon. Bolero sucks as a warp song. And what do you got for me? +1 stick. I don't know if I have enough time to check what's on top of DC, but I'm gonna try. And if it turns to night, I'm gonna turn around. I didn't want to talk to you, bud. So I had a thought about this, by the way, and you guys can give me your synopsis on the thoughts going through y'all's head. So I am very close. I am, I think, 38 subs away on YouTube from hitting the first level of monetization. And I was thinking of doing a crazy kind of stream idea to try and maybe bolster up some support to try and get that working. Like maybe we could do a crazy ass crowd control seed. My thought process is, if I can go about doing that, doing like some type of crowd control type thing, and get a bunch of people to come in, maybe we can get over the hump of subs. We'll see what we can do. We might promote it on YouTube, stuff like that, but that was a thought that popped into my head. Kokiri Forest having 0, and that being where I spawn, Kind of bullshit. Just as bad as when I get a foolish hint. So we know path to Baronade is in here, so I'm definitely going out of my way to collect at least 10 skulls, because it's very easy as a kid/adult. Routing's going pretty well. I am hitting all the things that I want to hit early. Don't need a love from you, Dampe, but I appreciate it. Bomb Juice on Skull Mask is really interesting. Kakariko is also Morpha. Zora's Fountain is Morpha. Ah. Nocturne at the end of Ice Cavern. OT is Sun Song. There we go. So we pick up our bomb shoes here. And then I'm going to play Prelude, go be an adult, and get working on what that is. So I think my routing is going to be... we're doing our normal Cack River stuff because I really want hints. So we do have to go to Ice Cavern. Jabu. Water. Forest. Free and DC. Perfect. We can make this work. I don't want to break anybody's heart because I know everybody's a true gamer. And you guys, I need you to understand, so am I. We might be buying a shield. And I know. It's cringe, but it must be done. It's probably going to have to happen. We have Choose, and with Choose, we could beat King Dodongo without anything else, with just Choose. And that's a cool trick, 1. And 2, that would complete a dungeon. I never have to go into Dodongo's Cavern again. It's really heartbreaking to hear, but we may have found one situation where it's correct. Also, I'm really sad today. So in the online dynasty that I do with my buddies for NCAA, I was hoping and praying for a good job offer, because I've been at the school that I've been at, East Carolina, for a decade, I think, in the dynasty that we've been running. Oh, never mind. Shields are cringe, everybody. Never, oh, hold on. Never buy a shield. The whatchamacallit. Skull Mask for Choose, but just give me everything, why don't ya? And a wallet. Holy shit, Cack is loaded. Oh, that sucks. Check the skulls. We'll need to check 10 after DC, which is very doable, but 50 is a bow, 30 is a bloopy, 40 is a shield. Alrighty, so we don't have to do any 30, 40, 50. Alright, we'll get up to 10 here. Now, if I want to mukbang with OTR, no, we're not mukbang. I just have to eat. You guys have to understand, if we are not on top of it, which we were not, I was at class a little later than I wanted to be, I'm going to have to eat during stream, or else it's not going to happen. I think I'm going to still go to Goron City. We know there's only one major item there, so we will try and check that out ASAP, but this also gives us light trial, or light arrow check. So quick little peek action. Yep, there's a big boy over there, which means we don't have to do anything else in Goron City because the one major item is right here. Bombchu Bowling is dead. A little bit better than a stone, wouldn't you say? There's Minuet, which is logical access to forest. Hook shot. Yeah! We tried. A little bit slow on peeping what the what was in the hole. I also could have checked it while we were down there. Also, can I just say, All of my, that is a top tier death jingle. Yep. All of my songs so far have been Sonic songs. Final Frog's dead. Toilet's dead. I'm waiting until nighttime because I'm going to get a couple of skulls along here. Basically, I'm trying to pump out and get at least 20 skulls. We are strength away from being able to beat Forest, too. I just realized. I want a bottle. That's kind of like the big thing that I want is a bottle, but I don't think I'm going to get it. Nope. So it could be Hammer. I do want to keep that in mind. We got Hammer here. We got Bomb Bag here. Fire Temple is Path to Phantom Ganon. That's going to be our strength. Yeah, Song of Storm's frog is dead. I was like, I saw frogs, and I was like, that's way too short to say frog. But no, that hint was for the Song of Storm's frog, not the Final Frog mini. I'm going to break into Fountain now because we have a path to Morpha there. If only we had magic, because then I could break into, or I could set a Aurora's Coin inside of Ice Cavern. Because we know we have to go and do that. Cack is still Morpha. There we go. So we've got the Fairy Fountain, and then we've got the Iceberg that we can get. If it's neither of those two, we know for sure we need Iron Boots to be able to get what is our long shot. Domain 0 items. That is great to see. King Zora stays frozen as decreed by our good friend, the Gossip Stone. Dude, guy, I agree, KLO. Dude, I think I could just got wallet checked for Central Pillar. That's annoying. What do we get? Serenade. Yeah, finished the race. Oh, you did the race that was going on today. Hell yeah. Did you win? Did you win? Oh my god, I just remembered key rings are a thing. To be fair, it was only me, Alpha, and Acola that finished. Jesus, that bad? Need a shield, and I need the skull, so a win's a win. I feel like those random checks that people don't like doing always bite you in the ass. Not you specifically, but like Zooter players in general. I came in second because I hate Ice Cavern. So true, bestie. Sadly, I've been alerted that Ice Cavern is actually gas, so I've got to do it. I literally just need Nocturne of Shadows. I don't even know if it has anything else. I know the end sucks, but it does have Nocturne of Shadows. And if you look at our board, we kind of do Shadow Temple. Idiot. Lady Property gets closer and closer for a shield. At some point, we deserve a shield. I just want you to know, it's not about, do I think I'm getting a shield? It's, I deserve it. I've actually got to leave here and go to fire. I forgot about that. Please just be the strength. I'm gonna continue in forest now. Let's go. Doing pretty all right this seed, though. I'm definitely not hating. I am pissed off at the hints for wallet. That is annoying, but that does tell me exactly a couple of things. Mostly that we need Zora Tunic, like 100%. But yeah, still a couple of things that we need to do for go mode. Do that. Not early enough for Shoot the Sun. We can grab these hints. We did get Slingshot, so let's keep that in mind. Because we did need Hammer to get our strength. And that could also line up with the... that could also end up lining up with the paths for Morpha. Or even Baronade. So we'll keep that in mind. I knew that. Yep, I knew that as well. Any bottle and I can do Ice Cavern. And I have no shame about doing it. Because I would be doing it illogically. Man, this is getting rough. I really don't want to go back into fire. I know that much. We can go back into Lost Woods. Yeah, I kind of like that. Rewarded. One thing I'm going to miss with Keyrings is feeling smug about working out when to bail on Stone Spirit. Yeah, never buy a shield. Yeah, let me tell you, man. The spirits are gonna feel a lot worse with it. Working out spirit in beatable only is easy. You just work out if you find the keys. No. I'm saying that more so like you don't have a lot of ways that if you knew the logic, you could work it out. It literally just get keys and it's like, all right, I guess I just have to come back here and keep going. Epona's makes GTG viable. That was the best I've ever routed. Rewarded. No joke, the best I've ever routed 20 skulls. I mean, if it's a bomb bag, it's bomb bag. Let's do this. Quick GTG pass. I'm gonna shoot it. I'm gonna run in. If the key is in the maze, that is another sign that we don't have to do the maze at all. Nothing in any of that. Head on left and kick the ass of these Lizalfos. Get out from there. Thank God. Ah, there we go. Fire arrows. Nothing in there. Fire arrows. All right. Not the best, but it's something. I really think it's going to ask me to go to fire. The sea is probably telling you to pull it in, to pull its finger and go to fire. Yeah, I don't want to go to fire. That's the big issue. Is fire just feels bad. Like, yeah, we can do all of it, but also it sucks. Now that one really sucks. We got a hint that said Goron City had one major item. We went there, we got our hover boots. So, being told that, hey, those hover boots that you found are gonna be needed. That kind of sucks. I literally think this is the last check I can do before I have to go to fire. We're going to go check Boomerang Chest and deliver the letter. And then I am just going to, whatchamacallit. If our Boomerang is just on Boomerang Chest, I'll laugh. The good news is I have to do this anyway, so I'm not losing sleep over it. Why do you hate fire? Because it's just long, it's boring. I don't want to buy a tunic. I don't want to do it, okay? I couldn't be bothered. Is that what you want to hear? I know it's keyring beatable only. What do you want from me? That means there's something in there? That's not true. It is guaranteed? That's not true. When I get Boomerang in here, I'm pagging super hard. I will also cry because that is bullshit. I don't know if the odds are exactly 50-50, but there is some form of possibility that after going through and doing this check that we get nothing. I think the odds are way higher than 50-50 that this is nothing. But if I don't do it, the odds are 100% that this is going to be something I desperately need. I think we do it and take the like 20% odds that it's actually an item. All right. So far not punished. Who said it? Who said fire was going to be loaded? Rogue's banned. I knew the day would come. I think I'm just learning in League, man, the dungeons are just loaded. Good to know, though. Yeah, the dungeons are just loaded with checks. Because, like, Fire has 7 keys. That means it's got +6 checks. Because that makes sense, but it still is like, ugh. All right, we're gonna quickly go through water. So all we're missing for go mode is magic, dins, and long shot. And light arrows, but I like don't technically count light arrows, even though they do count. Long shot? Oh, magic. Magic's kind of nice. Yep. Boss key it is. So we're gonna have to eventually come back. I'm gonna go do Jabu and hopefully be done being a kid, is my thought. Jabu's cleared. One more to be able to get into Ganon's castle. Scale is so fucking annoying to get here. After a scale would have been so great to get here earlier, you give me a scale once I'm done with it. You. All right, I'm gonna not break in, but I'm gonna go to Ice Cavern, mostly to check the last thing in Fountain to see if that's long shot, and then go back to water. Those are just bomb chews. Mama just killed a man, took my sword up to his head, hold that jump slash, now he's dead. This is sick. I take back saying that this was sick. This is disgusting. This is disgusting. So we're gonna do Big Poe go back to GTG for the Strength 2 area. We can't get to Ganon's castle until we beat either water or shadow. So it could be the last thing that we need, and light arrows could be in there. That's for sure possible, but likely not really. Because the minute we get into shadow, that is a shit ton of checks that we are gonna get. Oh yeah, I'm not too worried about it. It's more so just understanding logic and learning. Again, the big thing that we learned, rush dungeons. Dungeons big. Dungeons do a lot of heavy lifting. There's lights. Don't need the key ring, so... Light arrows don't give us anything, so... Alright, let's go in and see if we're key locked. So if this isn't it, we aren't 100% sure that we're not key locked. Yo. Let's check really quick. Drop her off. I just feel like I'm doing everything in this seed, which does feel bad. We are done here, but we did have to come to Spirit. We might have. We don't know yet, for sure. We had to come to Spirit, that's for sure. I think we can still get a relatively good time. I just feel like I didn't play this perfectly. Do I want to go to Ice Cavern from here? No, we'll go to Ice Cavern after we do this. The plunge into Spirit area just to get Requiem seems so damn bad. And if people did that, kudos to you, bud. We'll see, though. Again, I don't know how many people will get up to Async 7. I skipped ahead because that's me and Taylor. Mostly Taylor, but I'll say me, too. Go mode? Go mode! Alright, as baby as a baby seed could have been. Okay, we're gonna go set our Furor's win. No, I think I will get sub 3, for sure. I think I'm like guaranteed sub 3 if I beat Morpha quickly. I think we can get sub 3. If I can one cycle Ganondorf, I think I can. We also need to catch Morpha in the door. That's really hard. I really suck at that. Spell. Place. I do also really like... I always say something different. Green and hit is like the bare minimum, man. If you're trying to calculate Morpha is why I'm gonna get a bad time, you are heavily miscalculating my ability. Yeah! Let's go! That had to be perfect for sub 3. I don't think we get it though, sadly. I think it's gonna be a couple seconds over, but it's gonna be sub 301. Curse you, N64. Dude, we did it! It was perfect at the end. Okay. For as bad as it was, sub 3, I'm in. Let's go, dude. Wild and crazy, but we did it. That's super good. 2:59:39. Race number 7 completed. We got 9 more asyncs to do. We will probably do those throughout the weekish plus. We'll get that all figured out, but I want to thank you guys for tuning in. That was a fun one. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, especially if you're on the live stream currently. Make sure to do all those cool YouTube things that help me grow as a creator. Really helps me out. Very close to 500. But until then, I will catch you guys on the next one. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you then. Goodbye, gamers. Have a good night. Bye.